celebrating everything the Coastal Bend has to offer.
This is a great place to live, so let's talk about it.
Get the scoop on the latest trends, popular fashions, hottest music, exciting events, and so much more.
Come on, let's have some fun.
This is Coastal Living on KZTV.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Coastal Living, the at-home edition. We're so excited to be here with you this morning, and we've made it to another amazing Thursday, which Jocelyn and I have now established as our Thoughtful Thursday, which we want to put a little bit of a twist on today. You know, typically when you think of being thoughtful, you think of giving something to somebody or doing an act of something thoughtful for someone else. However, today we want to encourage you to be thoughtful or mindful of things that you're grateful for about your father. So whether you still have your father with you or not, we want to encourage you to think happy thoughts about your father figure in your life. And I say father figure because for some of us, it may be a stepfather or maybe a different person in our lives that is not our biological father that has been that person and held that position in our lives. So it gets really deep, but what I wanted to get into, and I'm going to start with you, Jocelyn, is appreciating the things that we've learned from our fathers. And I think that varies from one person to the next, but we all have some kind of a takeaway that kind of has helped shape us into who we are today. So I know that you have a great relationship with your father, Jocelyn. What are some things that he taught you that you still carry with you today?
Well, Clarissa, you are certainly right. I have learned so much from my dad for many, many years since I was a little girl. And really what the thought that comes to me right now is something that he always says. He says, Dwara Strong, my last name. And he always says, be strong no matter what. Give it all you got. And he would always tell me, I never want to hear you say you can't do something. So that is something that I live with each and every day, is to give it the best that I can, no matter what I'm doing. And I try to achieve that goal every single day. And as we encounter challenging times, even, this day and age, I mean, that is just something that I think of, Dwara Strong, and he tells me that every night. Before he goes to sleep and before I get emotional. That's just something that has really kept me grounded, and I'm just so grateful to have such a wonderful father in my life, because I can always count on him to be there for me no matter what, and to also be my strength. So we're all strong, Daddy. I hope you're watching. What about you, Clarissa? I absolutely love your dad. I met him at your wedding.
Thank you. Well, my dad is the sweetest man I've ever met in my entire life. Such a good man, and has definitely taught us to appreciate and to do our best to maintain the integrity of the Seranan name, which is my maiden name now. And it's something that I've always kept with me. And I think that our family has done a great job at continuing to maintain self-respect and to hold our standards high as far as how we let people treat us and how we treat others. And it's something that as I meet new individuals, my family knows a lot of people. My parents have been in real estate for over 40 years now. And it's one of those things where it's like people are watching, people are observing what you do. And I think as a family, we've all been pretty good at being aware of that. So it's one thing I take away from my father. The next thing is, my parents didn't grow up well off. They come from families with a lot of kids, and they didn't have the things that we have today. And of course, as you can see, I've grown up with, my parents have blessed me with the things that they didn't have in their childhood. But one thing my father taught me is work ethic. My mother as well, but this is about you, Dad. And he just always taught me to work really hard for what I want, to be very money aware, money conscious, to be frugal. So he discourages too many sushi nights and encourages putting that money into my savings account, to always be prepared for an emergency or for the unexpected. And that advice is something I've always carried with me. So you can ask my husband when we want to make these impulsive purchases. I'm always like, do we really need that right now? Or can we get it on sale? Let me check and see online if there's a coupon. And so I get that from both my parents, but especially my father. He's definitely taught us the importance of saving money and knowing what to invest in and things like that. So as you can see, it's more of like a business conscious, business savvy kind of thing that I've gotten from him. But also my father is a man of faith, and that is something I will always carry with me. He is a rock in our family, and he just truly keeps us all very, very close to God. And to me, that's the most important thing when it comes to the structure of a family. So we hold God at the top of our pyramid. in my family and my new family as well. And it's something that I think we always want to be aware of. So thank you, Dad. I love you for everything that you've taught me. And Father Doiron, because Joseph Doiron strong.
Great job. You pronounce that very well. It's very difficult for most people.
I've been practicing. All right. Well, speaking of which, you know, Father's Day is around the corner, which is why dads are getting so much attention on the show this week. But we want to share a little idea with you. I was able to do a kids corner with my son, the fun and creative gift idea for Father's Day. Check it out.
Hey everyone! So I have my son Braden here, and we are going to come up with a very cool arts and crafts project so that we can make something from the heart for Daddy for Father's Day. Are you ready? All right, so first we have, what is this?
A paper, a bag.
A paper bag. And what is this?
Glue.
Cool. And what are these?
Wait, I forgot what it is.
These are called popsicle sticks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah? And we have a marker, right? So we can write down everything? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see how many things you can come up with that you love to do with Daddy. So what is one thing that you love about Daddy?
A billion things.
A billion things? Okay, let's start with one. What do you love to do with Daddy?
I love to play with him and ride our bike.
Okay, so let's say play. What do you like to play with him? Play ninja?
Fight.
You'd like to play ninja and fight?
Yep.
Or just pretend fight, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Mommy's writing it in her pretty handwriting. I like to play ninja and fight with you. Like pretend fight. Okay,
Wait.
what is another thing we like to do with Daddy? What did you say earlier? Ride bikes? Okay, we have two things and just riding them on the popsicle sticks. Okay, what's another one you love to do with Daddy?
Do art with him?
You like to do art with Daddy?
Yeah, even you.
And me too? Oh, thank you. Let's think of another one. What did you say earlier? You said you like to do what? You like to go swimming with Daddy?
Look.
Are you showing him? There you go. Good job.
Wait,
Perfect.
hold on.
You need to get closer?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can show him on camera. There you go. Perfect. Okay, now what's another one? You like to go swimming with Daddy? Okay. What is something else you like to do with Daddy?
I like to see rainbows with Daddy and you.
Okay. Man, we already got 5 things. I know what you love to do. Play video games.
Yeah.
Right? How about when you go to Fiesta, Texas?
Fiesta, Texas.
You just love going to San Antonio with Daddy, right?
Even you.
And me too. Thank you. All right, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you think of anything else you love to do with Daddy?
How many sticks?
There's more sticks, but you don't have to use them all.
I
Is
don't
that it? Okay. So now we're going to take our bag. This is going to be the bag that we'll put Daddy's gifts in. How many sticks do we have here? Count.
7.
Okay. So 7 things I love about Dad. Okay, so what we need to do now is we're gonna get the glue stick and we're gonna glue them on, right? So you're gonna take your glue stick and on the back where there's no words, you're gonna put glue. I'm gonna show you the first one. Like that. You do the glue and I'll stick it on. How does that sound? Good? So lots of glue. You wanna hold that? Okay, and then I'm gonna put it right on top like this. All right, what do you think about that? That's kind of cool, right?
I
And
want
we
to
have
keep it right in my room so I can show.
7 things I love about Dad, and we have all the cool things. And from there you can get creative and you can keep decorating it, or you can put Daddy's gift inside of it if you want to, right? And this can be something that he has with him in his office or in his room, and every time he sees it, he's gonna think about all the things that you love to do with him, right? And just in case,
I want to add it at his office in his work.
in his work, okay, we're gonna surprise him. And for Daddy, because he's probably gonna watch this, can you say, I love you, Daddy.
I love you, Daddy.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
All right, guys, have fun with it. We hope we inspired you to do something crafty. It's very simple, Just a few supplies needed, and they are multi-purpose. Very cool. All right, till next
And
time.
multi-Iron Man.
Say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching Coastal Living.
All right, guys, I hope you found some inspiration to come up with something creative to make for your father this Father's Day. Great opportunity to get the kids together and make something from the heart. Those are honestly the most special gifts that you could possibly receive, and they don't cost much, so budget friendly. See, Dad? Thinking. All right, guys, now later in the show, we're lunching local. Plus, we have more inspiration for Father's Day gifts in our Fashion with Jocelyn segment. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
You're watching Coastal Living on KZTV, the only lifestyle show made in the Coastal Bend for the Coastal Bend.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.